Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Good day, you're welcome to Fusion e-mobile learning class. My name is Bolaji. I'm here to speak on the subject mathematics, and the topic is the trigonometry ratio, and we're going to be considering derivation and application of sine formula. Derivation and application of sine formula. All these involve with the use of triangle. That is why we make sure that it is another form of topic under trigonometry ratio to consider sine formula. Now, what do we want to prove about sine formula? We want to prove that A over sine A is equal to B over sine B is equal to C over sine C. Also, we can say sine A over A is equal to sine B over B is equal to sine C over C. So this is what we want to prove, the sine formula and its application. What is the first thing we need to do? What is our requirement? Number one, we have to make use of an acute triangle. Using an acute triangle. Using an acute triangle. Consider triangle ABC. Now, look at A. This is an acute triangle because it's not the same like the equilateral triangle. This acute triangle, it is the sum of the angle that is less than 90 degrees. It is not up to 90 degrees. The angle is less than 90 degrees. That is called acute triangle. So that is what we are going to use to prove sine formula. In triangle ABD, look at here, in triangle ABD, in triangle ABD, in triangle ABD, sine B, because we are considering this angle, sine B is equal to opposite, that is H, over hypotenuse, that is what? C. Opposite over hypotenuse. What is our H? Our H is, you cross multiply to find our H. Now make this one to be in uniform. H times 1 is equal to C times sine C. This B and this small letter C is the side. So AB has a small side of C, while B has a capital letter of B of angle. So in finding and deriving sine formula, we consider the angle and the side. Now, sine B, according to SOHCAHTOA, so means opposite over hypotenuse. H is the opposite. Small letter C is the hypotenuse. Sine B is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Now, because of uniformity, make this 1 over 1 and cross multiply. Cross multiply. When we cross multiply, H times 1 will give us H. Small letter C, sine B. That is our H. That is for equation 1. Now, consider angle C here. That is, consider in triangle ACCD. Consider triangle ACD. We are considering this angle. The first thing we must consider this angle is opposite H, that is sine C, is equal to H, opposite, over hypotenuse B. Good. Now, because of uniformity, we made this 1 over 1. The next step is that we cross multiply. Cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we have H times 1 equal to B times sine C. The capital letter C is the angle. So in trigonometry ratio, we represent capital letter with angle, but small letter with sine. Please don't forget. Now, H times 1 will give us H is equal to B sine C. which will now give us equation 2. Therefore, we have equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 1 is h is equal to c sine b, which is equation 1. Equation 2 is h is equal to b sine c, which is equation 2. Now, we discover that they are equal. We can now say that equate equation 1 with equation 2. Therefore, equate equation 1 with equation 2. We now have, what is our equation 1? C sine B equal to B sine C. Wow. Now, we are considering similarity. And when we are considering similarity, it's the same thing as this C over B is equal to sine C over sine B. Wow. This is a sine formula. When you cross multiply, this is the equation that we form. C times sine B will give you this. B times sine B will give you this. B times sine C will give you this. Then C times sine B will give you this. This is a sine formula. This formula has been proven to be correct. The same thing is applicable to if it is A, if it is angle A we are considering, and if it is angle B we are considering, we use this formula. C over B is equal to sine C over sine B. It has been proven, and you can apply it to any questions that involve triangle that have two sides and have two angles. I would like you to do a few evaluations to see how far you understood this topic. Thank you. I'm happy because you understood this topic. Let us consider another example under this sine formula that involve numbers, that involve length of the sides, that involve the angle within the triangle. Now, consider this triangle, that is application of this sine formula we have proven. Application of sine formula now. Application. We've derived the formula. Now we have to apply. Remember, when we prove our formula, it gave us C over B equal to sine C over sine B. Wow. This is the formula we prove, and it is sine formula. Now, it is time for us to now do application. It is time for us to do the application. And let us consider this example. In a triangle ABC, this is a triangle. We have to interpret the question. In triangle A, B, C. Wow. Now, A is 54 degree. This place is 54 degree. B is 67 degree. 67 degree. Now, our small letter A, which is the side, is 13.9 meter. 13.9 meter. And our small letter B is question mark. We don't know. Our small letter C is also question mark. We don't know. Wow. How do we find our small letter C? Because this B is this side, A is having this side, C is having this side. So in trigonometry ratio, using sine formula, our angle is always denoted with capital letter. Our side is always denoted with small letter. Therefore, using sine formula. Remember how we prove it then? Let us consider this angle of A and side of B and angle of B, because two angles have been given, but only one side we do not know. Therefore, using sine formula, we have B over sine B equal to small letter A over sine A, so that we can now find our side B. Our side B is B over, what is sine B? sine 67 degree is equal to, what is our A? 13.9 meter over, what is our angle of A? Sine 54 degree. Wow. I'd like you to use your calculator in this aspect. What is sine 67 degree and what is sine 54 degree? Sine 54 degree in your calculator should be 0.8090. 0.8090. Therefore, we have B over sine 67 degree is equal to 13.9 meter over 0.8090. Check your calculator. What is sine 67 degree? I'd like you to check your calculator. Sine 67 degree supposed to be 0.9205. 0.9205. 0.9205. 0.9205 is equal to 13.9 meter over 0.8090. How do we find our B? Remember, we can cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we are going to find B times 0.8090 equal to 13.9 times 0.9205. Then B is equal to 13.9 times 0.9205 over 0.8090. That is our B. And your answer should be 15.82 meter. 15.82 meter. B is equal to 15.82 meter. So our B is 15.82 meter. Remember, you have to put meter because our A, the side is 13.9 meter. It's very important, your unit is very important to get your full marks. Now, how do we find C? How do we find C? The battle is not yet over. How do we find C? We can also find C by using the sine formula. This sine formula is because we have already found our B, which is the side B. Also, we can find our C. But we can only find our C by knowing the angle of C. That is the law that attached to sine formula. We have to know the angle at C. And how do we know the angle at C? This is justified. Remember that the sum of angle in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So what do? You sum up the angle here to find C. Therefore, to find small letter C, the angle must be known. The angle must be known. Therefore, the sum of angle A plus B angle plus C angle equal to 180 degree. What is A? 54 degree. What is B? 67 degree. And what is C? We don't know the angle equal to 180 degree because the sum of the angle in a triangle is 180 degree. This is 67 degree. Then C angle is equal to 54 degree plus 67 degree. What will it give us? 121 degree. 121 degree. That is 180 degree minus 121 degree. And the angle at C is what? Press your calculator. 180 minus 121 will give us 59 degree. So the angle here is 59 degree. For you to know if you are accurate or you are not accurate, add 54 plus 67 plus 59. It must give us 180 degree to prove how the angle lies. If you not give us 180 degree, that shows that the answer is not going to be correct. So let us proceed to find our C. Let us proceed to find our C. To find C now, you can say B over sine B equal to C over sine C. Wow. It's very easy. What is our B? We've known our B to be 15.8 meter that we solved earlier on. What is our sine B? Our sine B is what? Sine 67 degree equal to, what is our C? We don't know it. It's what we want to find. What is our C? We've calculated the angle to be sine 59 degree. We calculated the angle to be sine 59 degree. How do we find our C? We cross multiply. This attack this, this attack this. Therefore, we have C times sine 67 degree equal to 15.8 meter times sine 59 degree. I would like us to still use our calculator here. What is sine 59 degree? Sine 59 degree in your calculator should be 0.8572. 0.8572. 0.8572, which is equal to 15.8 times 0.8572. 0.8572. And remember our sine angle of considering our angle earlier on. What is our sine 67? Our sine 67 degree is 0.8090. 0.8090. C times 0.8090. Therefore, how do we calculate our C? To find our C in this place is that 15.8 times 0.8572 over 0.8090, which is our small letter c. Our C, which is the side C, which is what we are looking for, is equal to 14.73 meter. 14.73 meter. That is our C. You can see how we apply sine formula. You see how we derive the formula using acute triangle. We use acute triangle to prove sine formula. We still use acute triangle to find how we can find two angles inside a triangle with different sides. With sine formula, we can find all the sides in a triangle. I am confident that you will be able to solve few questions. If you still have shady mind over this sine formula, I would like you to rewind so as to know how far we understood this topic effectively. Thank you.